Hi guys, how you all going? So I've got a big mess in front of me here. Before I was harvesting some books and I kept the pages that I wanted, which I have here. And then there was a big pile to go in the recycling, which I also have here. And I tell you, I'm my own worst enemy because I was watching my video back of book harvesting and looking at all the pictures that I was putting on the to-go pile. And it's funny when you actually watch on TV or on YouTube or whatever, you get a different perspective of things. And I was watching all these pictures thinking, oh, that looked really good as postcards. So I'm sure some of the pictures that I kept would be good as postcards too, but I thought I'm going to go through this pile of scrap that I was going to chuck and grab a couple of pictures that I think might make good postcards. Now, I'm a bit lazy to cut them out and I'll have to back them. So I thought I might try some of my dies, whether they're a good size or not. So I do have this little one here, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure how it cuts though. It looks like it might have this edge bit, but that would be all right. That is Kaiser Craft book plate and label it is. So, but I like the size of it for a little postcard. And then I do have this Project Life, just this Project Life, nested metal die pack. Cut your own Project Life cards, and that's got a bigger rectangle there and a real big one, but I'm looking at that one mainly for that one. And this one has a square there, so I will decide which one of these I think I might like to use. So this is Kaiser Craft Me and You die, and then I did grab this nesting set, so that might do too. So anyway, let's find some pictures and do some cutting and see what we think. So I've got my big shot ready. Have to move my pages out of the way so I can turn the handle. And I'll put my top plate over here. So, see, because there's all these black and whites, and I mean they're quite boring and that, but still they might make quite neat postcards. I just hate wasting anything, but I have to learn. I can't keep everything. So, just grab a picture out and see what I think. Die-wise, that one looks a bit big, but what about my Project Life die? And see that goes over it all right. Might as well just try and see what we think. The other thing is when I harvested pages, I harvested the pages that had clear backs on them, two back journaling cards and that. So I'm thinking we could utilise those as well. And when I do my cut, I could cut both pieces. And then we've got the backing. I mean, I could stick them together and cut them, but I'd rather cut them and stick them together, I think. Save on glue. So we'll try one out and see what we think anyway. Just trying to figure out how I can get most of the cottage in there. Got a bad habit of moving my plates just when I get it where I want it. Probably do like 4 at once, but see, so that's what it's going to be like. It's pretty well stuck together already, isn't it? So we'd be sticking that on there, and that would be like that, and then we could probably colour it up a bit. So maybe I should just cut a whole heap, well, a few anyway, to get started, and then we can see what we can do to make them look good afterwards. Scenery picture. So I've just got to find another backing. Oh, the biggish square one, maybe the biggish square one. Now, let's see if I can get it out. Done well. So maybe we'll put it over there so we get the heels. Grab my plate. I haven't used my big shot much. I should. I've got a fair stack of dies now, so I really want to start utilising them a bit more because they are great fun. So that'll be that one. I think that's really nice, actually. Good thinking, 99. That one's a bit meh. So we'll see what it's like once we get it coloured. I was also sad leaving these painted pictures behind as well. So I might grab some of them out. There. So do a couple more and then we'll do something with them. Alright, so I think that is enough die cutting for now. So I will just tidy up a bit and then we'll get on doing something with the pictures. I might try glue stick, but I've got a funny feeling it's going to curl too much for my liking, but I'll give it a go. Put it on this piece. Now, just make sure that that's it the right way, because some of them have text on the other side. Now the hard part to get it even. Seems pretty good. Oh, so far so good. I suppose if it curls I can just flatten it under something. It's got some glue stick on the back now, which annoys me too, especially if I go to ink it. So that looks pretty cool. Put that there. So now we're going to want to ink these. Grab a piece of paper that I don't mind getting some ink on. Put it down there. The only thing is I don't like inking when I've got glue stick everywhere. So I might have to let it dry a bit. Do need to snip just a little bit off the side of this one. That'll do. I think once we ink, won't show up as much. I might just start with my vintage photo and see what I think. Dark up the top, but it's not too bad. It clings to the glue, that's for sure, when you've got bits of glue on there. Now, so just vintages them up a bit. We'll have to find a postcard stamp that I might have here. And actually I know what stamps. I'll use actual acrylic stamps to do a postage stamp rather than wasting my proper postage stamps on these, I think. Now this one, just debating whether I want to corner around it just a little bit because it's a bit harsh. And that's a bit better. few bits I can use. It does have a stamp. Found my stamp block. And I do have, I might just use Distress ink. I've got walnut stain and onyx oxide. Where's my black one? Just grab my black Distress. My black sort, we'll see how that goes. This is one of the stamp sets off of a magazine. I think a lot of us have this one. Has a few good bits and pieces on it. It does have this stamp, which I haven't used before. It's not my favourite, but I might just use it on these. I can find my other stamp when I do more. So let's just turn all of these the right way, like this. Let's see how this prints out first. Oh, that's all right. That'll do. I'll be able to get 3 out of it. It's a bit blur, but it'll do for these ones. And then we do have this cancellation. It's a bit big. I do have a smaller one somewhere, but again, I get too lazy to get up and get things. So let's just go for it. And then we have this one, which never stays on my block. Although I did wipe it down last time and that helped. It goes that way. Now, usually it says postcard, doesn't have a line. I'm not going to worry about any of that, I don't think, because I don't have a postcard thing on this. I don't think I do. So, but what I might do is just do a bit of text. Oh, I don't know if I've used this one before either. Crikeys. So just partial text stamp. You probably can't see all the way over there, although you might be able to, so I better fess up. I was just pressing on that and wondered why it felt funny. I was pressing it on the lid because I'm good like that. Haven't done that one before. Done everything else. Not that one though. That's new. Alright, might do some text down there. So how easy was that really? So I think I'm going to sit down sometime and just cut a whole heap of them pictures out before I bin the rest. Find the different bits and pieces and stamps. I do have a little postcard stamp somewhere. I'll hunt that up. I don't think I'll bother with these ones. I don't need to have it. Who said they do? So, yeah, but I might do that with some of the other ones that I make. I let my ink dry for a little bit, but I think that looks pretty cool. and it's quite an easy way of cutting them out using the dies like that, and then putting the 2 bits of paper down so that it keeps it nice and thin. They haven't curled too much with the glue, so that's good. So I've got myself 6 little faux postcards now. So that's awesome. So I hope that inspired you to do something similar. It was a lot of fun. And as I said, they were all the pictures I was going to ditch because I kept the ones I liked. But as I said, seeing them on the video made me think, oh, postcards, they'd look really good. And I do really love them. So take care, guys. Be good and have some fun. See you later.